Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's 1006.
What, really?
Yeah, kick his ass, Nappa.
Yay!
That doesn't seem right. Wait. Nappa!
What?
I had the scouter upside down. It's over 9,000.
Why do you sound so bored?
Because it's still not a threat.
But
To me.
Alright guys, this is my little small deck tech about the deck. I don't know what it's called, I don't have a name for it. But basically it's a 2-card combo piece in standard. You use the land Faceless Haven. It's a snow land. You tap 3 snow mana and it becomes a 4/3 creature with vigilance, and it's every creature type. So it's everything. Elf, monkey, demon, angel, whatever. Angel is the most important part of this aspect, because the other part of the combo is an artifact called the Book of Exalted Deeds. For 3 white, you cast this legendary artifact. It has a static ability. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life, you create a 3/3 angel token. So you can create chump blockers all day if you're gaining life, which is pretty cool. The most important part about it is the last ability. For 3 white, tap it, exile it. You put a enlightened counter on target angel. It gains you can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. Activate only as a sorcery. So what your intention is with this deck is to get to a point where you can safely activate the Haven for 3 snow mana and turn it into a creature, and then activate your book to put the counter on this land, because the land technically is an angel. Now, at the end of the turn, your land's going to turn back into a regular land. It's still going to have the counter on it because it was already placed beforehand. Your opponents can no longer target the land with a creature removal because it's basically a land now. And most balance effects don't target lands, so they have no way out of it. Not with normal circumstances. The only way out to break this combo is by using something called a land called Field of Ruin, right here. Tap 2, tap it, sacrifice it, destroy target non-basic land. So you tap it and destroy the Haven. That's basically how you stop this combo with ease, basically. Most decks are not running that card though, because they can't either fit it into their deck mana base, or because they just don't want to. But in my opinion, anytime there's in standard or anytime whatever format you're playing, you should always be running some sort of land destruction that's in the form of another land, because it's uncounterable, and you want to be able to deal with anything in the format that might be a problem. It doesn't have to be this specific combo. It could be anything like man lands, activated abilities that give them card advantage, whatever. You just want to be able to deal with those things. Anyways, the rest of the deck is just geared to surviving in order to pull off the combo. You can pull off this combo by turn 5-6-ish, which is not that long of a setup, because the rest of the deck is just dealing with creatures in the form of sweepers or Doomsguards and 1 Devastating Mastery, or destroying individual creatures, exiling individual creatures with Skyclave, gaining life through the Sunset Revelry. It gains you 4 life, and you create 2/1/1 chump blockers. It also draws your card, so you can dig deeper and it replaces itself. You can gain life through the Search for Glory card, because it allows you to search your deck for your pieces. It can search for your Haven, it can search for the book, it can search for Planeswalkers, other legendaries, so on. So and if you spend snow mana on it, it gains you 3 life. So it is gonna stall a little bit, and then if you have the book out, it's gonna trigger a angel blocker for you. So the whole deck is just geared to getting this combo piece set up. There's 4 counter spells in the deck. Its only main purpose is to use to protect your combo while you're going for it. or if they're trying to like kill your book while you haven't set up the other piece yet, you can protect that. Or if you're gonna about to die to like a burn spell, you could counter that. But you're not really gonna get into counter wars with this deck. It's just main purpose is to protect your combo pieces. That's pretty much it. There's four draw spells: Behold the Multiverse and Deluge. One other thing, the mastery here, a Devastating Mastery, it's a sweeper for 4 mana, but the opponent gets to pick 2 other permanents and returns them to their hand. But that might sound like a downside, but the upside is it destroys everything on the board, including planeswalkers, enchantments, and artifacts, because it says destroy all non-land permanents. So as opposed to a Doomskar with only kills creatures, this will kill anything else that's on the board that's a problem, like the Chariot from green, what do you call it? Any treasure tokens that they might have, what do you call those enchantments with I forgot what they're called. They're saga enchantments, but they're from the Dungeon and Dragons set, like the cleric one and then the wizard one and so on. You get rid of those too. Anyway, so that's a deck. There's like a random planeswalker here. I'm not gonna really talk about this because it doesn't do anything in the deck. I'm planning to replace this with something else, probably just like a third book instead, because the most important thing about this deck is to fight through Field of Ruin, people that have Field of Ruin, and making sure the combo goes off. So the more books you have and the more faceless Havens you have, the better in your deck. So I'm probably just gonna throw this out and put a third one in here. And that's pretty much it. Your sideboard, you can just do whatever you want. Just make sure that you tune it to your meta to be able to fight against either counter magic or aggro decks. So in the sideboard, I have a couple more counter spells and a secondary win condition that you can actually pull from your sideboard by using the Raven's Warning enchantment. When a third saga goes off, you can search your for a card outside the game, which means your sideboard, and put it on top of your library. So I can get like anything I want out of the sideboard. This is another winning condition. It makes a bunch of angel tokens when you foretell it. So you can just tune your sideboard the way you want it or need it to be. And that's pretty much it. If you're a control player, I do recommend this because it's fun. It's a uninteractable win condition for the most part, and that's what blue control players are looking for. This is actually quite good. I'll keep this. This is good. And I have the Haven and the book. So we got our combo here in this opening hand. This is the zombie deck. Can he kill me from this spot? Yeah, he actually can. He puts another counter on this if he drops another zombie. And then if it's this guy, he gets +2. Yeah, he can kill me from that spot. I need to, I need to gain some life. Force him to use his kill cards on this so he doesn't kill my Haven. I need to survive till I get a board wipe. I think it's the best idea. He doesn't know what I'm doing yet, which is good because I haven't put down the artifact, and he hasn't seen my hand either. I just need to like stabilize the board basically. I feel like he has the exploit zombie in his hand. That's why he didn't use any mana that turn. So drop this and gonna counter it. I need to wait till a turn where he can't really do that. I'll just cast like this just to stabilize more. I'm just buying turns basically. Yeah, sure. He's getting himself, so like I could do like lethal with my Aven maybe. Sure. And now I got the opportunity. Now I gotta put the book out. I think he sees the combo because he's looking at my lands. Oh, I need right. Just throw this back into his hand, so he has to recast that too. Just to force him to spend mana on his turn. So, like, in case I draw like a plains, he won't be able to interact with my combo. The Book of Exalted Deeds. Whoa, screwed. I just need to draw a land. Oh, well, that's even better actually. He has to recommit to the board again. This was a white. Oh my god! If I only searched for a white snowland there, I would have been fine. That doesn't want to tap anymore. He doesn't want to tap anymore. Now I'm back at 16, so he has to commit again to the board, and I can actually attack. This is actually funny. Sure. No blocks. I need to see what's in the sand. Gotta see if the coast is clear. Okay, it's just that. If this is a land, okay, yeah, I'm good. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is make sure we can do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3 Y, and then counter spell. Okay, cool. He didn't. Is he gonna counter it? There you go. And that's how this deck works.
Another one.
Two hours later.